Hello everyone, how are we doing? First things first, as always, can you hear me? I'm kind of hoping, because I've had plenty of time watching Args' stream to get things sorted, you can hear me. Whoa! It's a sign of the start of a good stream when we do that. How's everyone doing? I hope you've had good weeks. Got a little bit of a setup change here. I finally got myself a vertical monitor next to me, so my sim dash is back, which you'll find out more about tomorrow, because I've got a little something coming. Good to see you all. Hello, hello, Diane, Tack, Cranky, Siran, Ben, Danny, Valley's Boy, Semper, Jan, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Scotty, hope you're all good, guys. So yeah, I've got my chat and my OBS sitting next to me, so I can see everything. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So there we go. Rocket Kid, Callum, Wayland. Oh, it's busy. It's a busy Saturday night. Luna, how's it going? Danny, you play this map all by yourself. So do I, Ben. It's only the 4X. 4X is easy, right? So, here's the background to this. I haven't touched FarmSim. The last thing I did on FarmSim was recording my No Man's Land episode with Args on Sunday morning last week. I have been so busy. I've got some time to edit some stuff, but I haven't actually sat down and played the game at all. So I was getting to a point now I was like, yeah, I kind of don't have any content ready. So this is a bit of a spur of the moment. I've been wanting to do this for a while. This is a cast back to Argsy's big Courseplay series on FS19 that he did on the 16X version of this. Yeah, we got it right first time, Scooter. Glovebox, how you doing, man? Nice to see you. Farmer G. Sean as well. Geneford, how you doing? Flying JJ. Crikey, busy night. Busy night. Up to 100 already. Nice to see you all, folks. So yes, this was when Args did this, and it was something, I had so much going on at that time, so many different series and things like that, that I was always wanting to get my teeth into it and give a proper good Courseplay and Autodrive go to it. And this has been sitting in my inbox for the last couple of weeks. Farmer Bob's been sending me stuff. I did a tour of the standard size map and things like that. So I just thought, you know what, I've got nothing planned. Let's just go all out, have a bit of fun on the stream, see how it goes. Remember, some of you may remember the mega harvest I did it right at the end of FS19, which was fully automating a big harvest, a big silage harvest. And it went pretty well. So I'm like, okay, we'll give it another go, shall we? So we'll give it another go. Danny, I did see your message about red. I've not seen any reds for the map. I've got a few reds for mods that I've got installed, but just little shader things. So I'm not too concerned. But we have got ourselves here tonight. We're going big or going home, because that's the only thing you can do in Oz, right? We have got ourselves 4 9250s. Slightly different setups on all of them. We've got some big tracks on here. We've got some big floaters. We've got dualies on that one, and then some quad track tracks on here. So we've got a few things. Could be quite good fun, this. Vid76, how you doing? Ginger Ninja, nice to see you, man. And Gavin, how's it going, mate? Other than that, these are all the same. Aussie Spec, got the oversized loads in the back there. So we are going to give them a good run for their money. Now, header-wise, we're not running 60-footers. Wrong colour, they should be green. We're not running 60-footers, we're only going to run 50-footers. My thinking behind that is it might just give me a little bit of a chance to keep up. 60-footers, they would just fill so quick. So we've got 4 honeybee headers, all pretty similar actually. We have got the 8900 Lexion over there, and there's a reason for that, which I'll let you into later on. We probably won't touch it today. This is the this thing I laugh about this map as well. So many people walking around, they just get stuck. If you park something, they just get stuck and look at it, and then get angry. Look, they kind of they're like, what am I doing here? So that's quite funny. So yes, we like that. We'll go around here. We'll show you what else we've got on. We've got the bigger bins here, so I think we might fill these. I don't know what we'll do in terms of filling or selling, but in here, 3 Coolamon Chasers and a mother bin. And a couple of quad track 620s. and a couple of 9RXs doing the heavy hauling. So that should be quite good fun. And over here, we've got a couple of the boys from Dooley's have come with their road trains. So they are going to do some haulage for us as well, which is good. The dog has just arrived. The dog got a football. I don't think you can see it. You can't see it. She's just hanging off the side there. She got a foam football bought for her. And she's just managed to shred it. I'm not out in the town tonight. Do you know what, Farmer G? That was part of my problem this week, was, you know, schmoozing and chatting to folk about work. So I was out a couple of nights this week. So yeah, that's another excuse for why I've not managed to get all the content in I wanted. But yes, we're here now, and we're going to have Dommy, where can you buy the highway? Soon they're going to go on sale. I can't do it through my normal merch provider because the quality is not good enough. So I'm going to have to sell them through my own website, and some of the regulars will be rolling their eyes going, yeah, when will that be? 2027. But it is on my list of things to do. And actually, YouTube's new partnership with Shopify is really helpful, so that's good. Did I enjoy the tattoo? It was epic, Cranky. It was absolutely fantastic. What a show. Yeah, no, it was very, very good indeed. And the weather was perfect as well, which was nice. I am running, actually. I wonder if it will work, actually. Look what I've got running as well for the first time in a long time. Because I've got my tablet back, I have got Sim Dashboard running, which is nice. Very pleased about that. So maybe jump to that in a little while as well. If you get sick of the sight of my face, which won't be a huge surprise. Hey, Farmer Ed's in on his anniversary. Sends the missus upstairs and tunes into FarmSim. Respect you, man. Map crashed with me after trying to set Courseplay on Field 4. Have I got Field 4 purchased? 2, 1 and 4. Okay. Good to know. I was going to start in Field 12 probably. Or Field 2. I don't know which. Probably 12. Quite like 12. Be a nice little test. Thanks for that, Norway. I will remember that. Right. Let's get on with it, shall we? All of these honeybee headers are relatively similar, but one has got the wind system on it and the others don't. Went to the Truck Fest 2 weeks ago. It was great. What's not to love about going and looking at large machinery? I've still got a grin on my face when I think about the Highland Show, and I'm going to see that. Oh, hang on a second. My laptop bag fell on my pedals. That wasn't going to work very well, was it? Now we're going to crush 2 humans here. With our combine. Now I've got nothing set up, so the aim, what we're going to try and do tonight... Well, I've got a little bit hidden around the corner, Flyboy, don't worry. Don't you worry, my friend. So when I find out I haven't put hitches on these. Oh, it's doing this thing again. We had this issue the other day. It's very odd. You almost have to lift them slightly to drop the hitch again, but I actually think this hitch might not work. Yeah, that's okay. We've got a truck here though, so that's good. Why those two stand there? I have no idea, Saran. They're like people that just rocked up and are getting in the way. Trying to steal my hair. They're having a debate over how they can nick the header. Yeah, it's a car hitch. It does. It takes 3 people to attach that honeybee header. So, right, the aim, what I'm trying to do here tonight is we want to get, by the end of the stream, everything running with little to no involvement from me. So we'll get 4 combines running on Courseplay. We will get the mother bin, or the chasers and the mother bin set up. And we will have the trucks hauling. I don't know where to yet, storage-wise. Probably, to start with, we'll go back to the farm rather than long distances. But I don't know how much storage is in there. I think we can store at the train station as well. So we could try that. It's very handy that our neighbour has finished in this field. because it means we can utilise this for prepping combines before we go too far. So what I'm going to try and do is set up the combines quickly, and then what we'll do is we'll go and set up the autodrive course. But it probably means the combines will end up being full before we're ready, but used 2 phones and ran out of space. There we go. How's the signal going on the... I'm looking a bit jumpy here. How are you guys? Are you alright? I had to reboot my entire internet literally 5 minutes before I went live. They got out of the way there. Jeremy Freeman, you are a gentleman. Thank you very much, mate. That is always gratefully appreciated. You don't have to, but it is very kind of you. So thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Looking good, good. Glad to hear it. It's my end then. I'm pushing the computer quite hard at the moment. So let's get one of these set up. Maybe set up the Courseplay course. I won't start it yet. Now my plan is to send the combines off on their own, do their own thing, rather than trying to sort them all together and do them in a convoy, because you end up getting a few problems. There we go. I still can't get over how good this is. I don't know what's happening with it for console. It's been a while now, hasn't it? Right, let's get lined up. Do you have a CPU cams when it starts smoking? Yeah, you'll see that. You'll see the orange reflecting off my face when it goes up in flames. Right, there we go. There's one. Let's just. I'm gonna just dump this exactly where it lands. So we'll switch to there. There we go. Why did that not work? Didn't want to. There we go. Just drop it on the floor. This week's update, I'd noticed that as well, that it was having a little bit of fun with the... it wasn't as smooth as we had beforehand, so yes. I fold the right... Oh, sorry. There we go. Fold it up. It's unfolded, isn't it? Oh, my combine's not unfolded. There we go. Let's get that unfolded. Spool everything up. Scout works. If you go onto the custom modding Facebook page, you probably have to scroll down quite a while now. It's well over a month ago that they released these for PC. So you might have to do a little bit of shopping around until you find them, but they're definitely on there, and the links are on there. The console versions, I think, are going through rather a large number of tests. Okay, it's dusty out here. Well, this is the Aussie Outback, I suppose, isn't it? Yeah, we'll just cut this little corner out here so we can get a few other combines in comfortably as well and get things started. But we'll just go... We're going to have to lap the whole field now. That's always a little bit of a challenge with Autodrive when you're doing combine pickup, is that it can be quite difficult on your first lap, on your first headland, purely because you've got things like telegraph poles and trees and things around the edge of the field, so it can tend to collide a few times. So let's just get rid of this, or enough of this to make it useful, and then we'll set up a little Argsy raid. Hey Legion, you don't like the header trailer? The header trailer is amazing. Yeah, it's going to be fun, this, I think. FS Farmer, it's going to be fun. Hello everybody who's joining from Argsy's stream. Hope you're doing good, guys. It's nice to chat to you lot over there. Brian Lego 98. You're all spelling Argsy rules wrong. Right, so now these telegraph poles are quite close to the edge, but we should be alright, I think. So what we'll do, we'll set up our Courseplay course. Let's just leave that like that. We're going to do this. There's a lot of wheat on this map. See that? You're going to create job. Oh, follow me is on there. There we go. It's picked the field edge already, which is nice. Course generator. We have got 4 combines. We're only going to do 1 headland because 4 is quite a lot around the outside. We'll start working on the headlines. Smooth corners. We're going to go clockwise. Headland overlap. Island bypass mode. Let's go circles there. I think we could put lands on there. Let's see what we've got with lands actually. We could do a spiral as well, couldn't we? Let's see what we get with lands, see if there are any issues with lands. That's something I don't use very often, so you need a genius like, guys, watch my video, it's so easy. I couldn't have made it simpler for you. Okay, lands is looking quite good there. Lands is looking quite good, look at that. Not seeing any major problems there, he says confidently. So he's left 2. We're going to have to remember this. So what we'll do as well, we'll save that. And we are, what we're in here, field 2 was it? Create new course. Do you know what, I'm going to check before I type that, because that could be a total disaster if it's not field 2. It's field 12, see? That would have been a waste of time, wouldn't it? Create new folder. Field 12. Okay, and we're going to go save course, activate, combine times 4. Okay, there we go. So, axial flow, nearest waypoint. I'm going to do on first waypoint. And reverse slightly so I can see our first waypoint. So it doesn't try and do a big lap. And we are left 2 there. Right. Always has the auger on correct side. Yes, that was what I was thinking, Args. It's not something I tend to. And the man is here. Hello, Args. How is it, mate? Nice to hang out on your stream a bit there. Always good to see you. Delta Phoenix, you had COVID. Been working 6 days a week since recovery. Glad to have you back, Delta. Hope you're feeling lots better. There you go, Farmer G. That's how it works in real life. Right, let me power that down now. I'm going to leave that there. Let's get the... Do you know what we'll do? We will get the other... We'll get a chaser going, shall we? I'm going to set them on 3 separate courses, so you're going to have one chaser bin for each combine. And well, apart from maybe the last one, which will can run 2 combines. How good does that sound? So we'll get these hooked up. Got a little oversized on the front here as well. So let's do a little auto drive course to the mother bin. So we'll need to bring the mother bin out as well. No, all good, Args, all good. I will catch up with you proper in the morning for No Man's Land recording. As it's the start of your day, and it's coming up to the end of mine. Hey Sean, how's it going? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. So we'll get this down to... What we'll do is we'll set up a little tiny core. I'm not going to do much with auto drive. But what we'll do is we'll set up 3 points that don't overlap. I'm trying to think now, because we've only got 1 route into... But we don't need that. Right, fine. Let's get him over here. Thinking aloud. So Let's just park him there for now. We'll go and get the mother bin as well. Just tab over, shall we? There we go. I think the John Deere is set up next to the mother bin. He is. Not that one though. There we go. See if we can get this out. Straight line it somewhere. Graham Chase, if you hit exclamation mark map, if I've set it up right, you should get a link to the map. It's the 4 times Western Australia map from Farmer Bob. Is this a new save? It is, Daniel. It is. Brand new. Set it up today. On the updated version of the map that came out the other day. I have seen the versatile combine. Looks very nice. A bit too small for this map, but yes, looks great. That'd be perfect for a nice medium-sized map. There we go. We did. It does work. Hurrah! Well, you could squeeze, actually. I was worried you couldn't, but you could get a couple of trucks down here. It's wide enough. So what we want to do here let's set this up somewhere like this. Open the lid. J22, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Right, lid open. Pipe out. We'll just get this set, shall we? We'll actually get our tractor straight as well, because that could cause us a few problems when pulling a rig up to it. We don't want the tractor to not be straight. Right. He is good. So now what I want to do here, I might do it separately. We're going to have to move all these header trailers out of the way if we're not careful, aren't we? We will start with an unload point for the mother bin. I'm trying to think this through as I do it as well. Bearded, how you doing, man? Nice to see you. Eli as well, how you doing? Do I know off the top of a head who made the Rolls-Royce mod I used for your roleplay? It was Edwards Modding, I believe. So there we go. Let's do something like this and fire up Autodrive. Let's go into edit mode. Let's go into record. Let's just go into settings and stick that above us. What else have I got to do? Look ahead. Maybe I'll do that at the end. Look ahead. Change it up to 8. So I always put it to 8 because it means basically it starts to plot courses or recognise potential issues before it gets to them. So we're going to roll to about here, say. Let's give that a label of mother bin unload. Okay, and then we'll roll away. Let's call it, yeah, that's too far. Let's go to here. We'll call this field 12 chase 1. Okay, and then we will do this. I'm doing this wrong. I'll cause myself all manner of pain. Bearded's got his 1-year badge. Nice. I saw that, Ed. I did see that. I was out today, but I did see you'd done that. So, congrats, man. Getting your first one under your belt is always a good result. I hope it went well. I'll have to tune in and watch it. But good, mate. Glad to hear it. So then we just connect that up. We stop recording. I haven't seen. Here's what I haven't done. Ideally, I would have put. Oh, we probably have got enough space actually. So now what I'm going to do, we're going to edit again. I probably haven't given myself enough space actually here. Now, why is it connected to that one? Get rid of that. What's recording over there? Why is it doing that? Let's get rid of those. I don't know what's happening there. We'll connect that one back up. That is weird. Why is it doing that? Okay, I am going to stop that. Got a different idea. Do you know why that is? Auto connect start, no, that's what I want. Thank you, Norway Pete. Working through it myself anyway. The joys of a live experiment, right? So what I want to do here, let's try. This is probably too far now. I'm going to end up. That's pretty ugly, but we'll whip that round to here. And we'll call this Field 12 Chase 2. Then he will carry on around to here. I'm going to go and sort the start point in the end. Let's do that. We'll switch that off. Let's whip it around to here. And maybe just tidy up this start point. That's ugly. That is not going to go well. So let's hook him up from here, say. There we go. Boom. I don't think I did. I think you taught yourself, Pete. I think I maybe gave you a few pointers, but that's as far as it goes. Right. So that is bin number 2. So there's an unload loop, and then we've got 3 chaser loops now. And this is my problem. I've totally messed up this from I didn't put a big enough loop in here, but I might just see if I can get away with it. So we're going to go to about here, say. Hopefully these aren't all going to be in the same place at the same time. See, there's my problem right there. That is going to cause me... That turn is way too tight for this bin. So I might just delete that. Of course I'm still recording as well. I'm making a hash of this, aren't I? How is it? What is it? What's delete again? When you click on them? I can't remember. Somebody will tell me. Well, let's just do it with the... Do you know what? I'm going to go around the outside at left alt. Thank you, Ogs. I'm going to get rid of that one. What we're going to do, change of plan. Have a little wobble there. I think it was an autosave. Yeah. What we'll do is we'll loop him around the outside. So we don't cause ourselves any mischief. So this guy, let's start him, say here. Record, connect him up. Giving ourselves enough space here for this. And we have. Let's call him. Point there. Field 12, Chaser 3. If that tree wasn't in the way, that would be. That's not what I called it. There we go. Right. And then we'll run along to here. He can loop back in. Just about there. Connect him up. Let's see what happens with this, shall we? So we'll set this up now. Did I connect it at the front? I did, didn't I? So random orders, but let's set this now to a combine unload course. So we want to be field 12 Chaser 1, and we will unload at mother bin unload. Turn it on and see how we go. Left alt and left mouse button. Who am I going to believe here? Right alt, tilde key, alt and F4. Very good, Bearded. I like it. I like it. So that will run round to here, and he should now stop. Hey Scott, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. So he's running. That's good. And we'll give him this combine. So he now, if we pull this up, let's just call him Chaser 1, and we can close that then, and we pull up first waypoint, left 2 combine, 4x, he's on lands. Let's just cross our fingers and go for it. So we have got 1 combine running. I'm actually going to turn edit mode off now on here. So combine number 1 is away, and with it we've got a Chaser waiting for him and the mother bin there. So now all I need to do is rinse and repeat. Ah, Clinton, very kind of you. Thanks very much, mate. It doesn't always go to plan, but I can believe. I did think there's certain people I would trust over others there, in the nicest possible way. Right, let's go and get another combine and another header sorted. Console users be confused, right? Yeah, they just hit H, don't they? So this guy, we will give him Chaser 2. They are nice combines, these. I love these combines. Custom modding, boys. Very little they can do wrong in my eyes. I am very happy to admit I'm a big old fanboy. Graham Chase, I'm laggy. No, I'm smooth as smooth can be, mate. I'm running 8K. I've got green lights. I've got green lights everywhere, mate. Pete's still going on about it being the wrong colour. I hear you, Pete. I'm going to have to move these header trailers, actually. It's going to cause all kinds of problems otherwise. Let's just try and see if I can wrestle this into some semblance of a position. Let's see what I can do. Did I get the cab over trucks? I have got some nice Kenworth K200s with Some legit Aussie branding on them from a real life company. There we go. Just dump these at the side of the field here. The Lockheed Tatty machine looks good. It does, doesn't it? I'm excited. Args and I were chatting about it last week. Very excited that that's coming. That will make potatoes fun again. So will a Grimmy pack that came out today, actually. Big fan of that pack. Right, how are we doing for time, actually? Okay, we're half an hour in, so we should get everything up and running in the next little bit. Sorry, Bearded. I'll fess up to being a John Deere fanboy. But I like Case 2. Dral, how are you? Nice to see you. SA modding, what truck is this? This is the... what is this? This is the Silverado from Carl Farms. Very nice truck. So I got into sim racing. Excellent. I don't know how I got you into sim racing. I've only ever done 2 vids on it. This takes up too much of my time. Distracts me too much. In a good way. Right. Number 2. Let's get you sorted. You'll be left 2. Right. Oh, look. Our combine is currently sitting in a telegraph pole. Let's go and fix that. Like I said, first round is always a nightmare. I don't know what he was doing there. It's not. It doesn't look like he's even clipped the... He hasn't even clipped anything, has he? That's very odd. Oh, he may have... That is very strange. What's happened there, do we think? What has happened there? Oh well. Off we go again. Let's just watch this and see what happens. Change it to nearest waypoint. Just decided to go off on one. See if he does it again. Yeah, there's something odd going on there. What's he doing there? Turn this on and have a look. Ah, you see the problem? I think it's that that land there. See where it's going around the pole for the electricity? I think that's the problem. It's that. I think it's that pushing it round. Because you're doing 4 round the... because you're doing 4 combines around there, that first one is pushing you right out onto the road. Interesting. Okay. Interesting indeed. I'm assuming that's what it is anyway. Because technically you only really need to go around with 1 combine those bits, don't you? But... right, let's try now. See if he sorts himself out again. He's getting pretty close to those telegraph poles, isn't he? Right. I think that was purely because that was that first one, although we'll keep an eye on it for the second one as well, because he might take a little detour out towards the edge of the road. Oh, that's a good start, isn't it? We're getting our problems out of the way early doors, that's what we're doing. I was sitting there worrying, I was like, interestingly, why is the tractor not moved? But now it's quite clear why the tractor hasn't moved, and we'll get rid of that. Let's get him into some semblance of position. So he's not as far as I would have liked him to be now. So before we start this guy off, we will go and get a second chaser. And get him set up as well. David Carnan, how are you, mate? From the Czech Republic. Good to see you, mate. Nice to have you here. At least avoid one with their solid poles, though. They don't seem to wobble for much, do they? Right, let's mix things up. Let's stick a John Deere out there for you moany folk that just want to see green stuff. Bearded, that is that's the honeybees again, mate. I've got 4 of them, but I just haven't put the wind system on that one. Just getting different specs for some of them, just for a bit of fun. The PXN V900, never even seen it. Scout, sorry. Maybe somebody in the chat has. We've got 250 of you here. Anybody else can help scout out? This is a nice thing about Saran. Another one, all about the big reds. They are nice. You'll get no arguments from me there. It seems to be a bigger thing stateside, I think. You're either red or you're green. I am not picky. TC Agri, nice to see you, man. How are you? So we'll pop this guy somewhere here. Let me just pop this onto edit and see if... Okay, we are pretty close to the truck. Let's go to our combine mode. Let's go a chaser 2 and unload at the mother bin, and let's see what happens. Off you pop. You should park up. We'll get this loaded up while we're here. Only 105 likes. Guys, please like the vid. Especially after I had 2 weeks off. YouTube officially hates me for taking 2 weeks off, so any likes on the vid are hugely well received at the moment. There we go. There's our second trailer. We'll just dump that here. Like so. Switch to there. Jay, come on. I like it. Okay, there we go. We're doing a little loop there. It looks like our first guy is going to get collected. He is lined up. Look at that. It's a beautiful thing. And this guy, we will just load the course. So this will be interesting, that mother bin, or that chaser. We might have to tweak some settings like whether or not it will drive through crop and things like that. So we'll keep tabs on that for a bit. But for now, what we'll do, we will load up a course. Let's not start a new course though. Let's load that. Activate that. We are left 1 with this one. I think that's all we need to do. Obviously, let's unfold the combine as well. Don't know if I need to do this or it'll do already. Thank you, Diane. You are a keeper. TC, when will the next No Man's Land vid be out? That's my favourite. TC, Tuesday, mate. Coming out on Tuesday. First waypoint. Thank you, Cranky. I think we are good to go. I can see him sitting in the middle of the field there, which is slightly nerve-wracking, but we'll turn a blind eye to that. Okay, that looks positive. And we're going to keep an eye on him for a sec, just so I know. Field 2 chaser, he's parked there and waiting. Can we jump over here and see what's happening? I'm not sure I want to. What's he doing? Is he stuck? He's stuck in a tree. Love it. See, this is the issue with... Oh, he's stuck in a tree. Like, literally stuck in a tree. Let's try again. This first round always kind of does stuff like this. Sneak around that tree before... Oh, something's going pretty good. That's a save, is it? It's going to get stuck on this tree as well now, is it? Oof. Yeah, this first one, because there's no space, yeah, see the motherboard's got stuck in the tree. Hopefully he'll sort himself out. Autodrive can be quite good like that. But literally the first round is always a bit killer. And then you're alright after that. In fact, there's a last bit of the field there, look at that. Let's see if I think he might need a bit of help as well. He is well and truly wedged. Let's just move you to there. He'll probably go back now to the start. Thank you, Bruce. It is a very good map. Welcome to Synology trees. So there he is, right across the field as well. So what we'll do, we'll jump into him and I'm going to rescue him a little bit if I can find him. So again, this is just settings. You need to make sure we want to. He says he can't find it. Avoid fruits. Yes, that's working well, isn't it? Restrict unloaded field. No. Pathfinder field. Yes, let's do that. Field exit. Closest point's probably best. Let's try those and see what happens. But he'll basically go back to his start point and then disappear off again. Now he's done his little circle there, so that's good. Thank you, Epic Domain. That is very kind of you. You bought a TW15 today? No. Love it. So he's going to lap right round here and then he's going to go all the way back over there. It's going to be a pain, but hopefully short-lived, and then we'll be up and running. Now what I want to do is show next path. Let's turn that off. We don't need that one either. So you kind of got to go through and tweak these a little bit as you're going through them until you get them happy, and then you're good to go. So let's go and get, in fact we were there then, let's just go and get him started. He's our third combine. We'll keep an eye on that first headland. Like I said, after that there's enough space around the edge of the field for them to run round. Now I am intrigued, Args is maybe not here anymore, but I am intrigued with these massive fields, whether or not you get too far from the Autodrive course and it causes problems or not. I know Args did it in 19, so we've got a slightly different setup now for 22, but it'll be interesting. Your fender flare off and crunch the fender. Zip ties and a hammer. Is there anything else you need? Listening to swimming lessons now. Thanks, mate. I suppose there's not a lot to do when the boys are in the water, right? You've just got to kill time until they're done. Oh, good stuff, Mark. Glad to hear it. What are the headers, Bearded? They are the Honeybee headers from Custom Modding. They're only available PC at the moment. If you go to their Facebook page, they posted, crikey, it must be, I reckon it's getting on for 6 weeks ago now. They've got them on there. They're not available for console yet, but they are coming out for console. Right, Chaser 3, Mother Bin, unload, go. And that is our 3 things done. Now, our headers trailer has gone off again, and he appears to be, look at that, it worked this time. It's a brilliant pack, Bearded, honestly. Yeah, it takes a bit of time to work itself out. There we go. A little frustration with these Coolerman bins is the clipping on the trailer, sort of, but we'll turn a blind eye to that. So, right, that's good. We are running well. There's number 3. He's arrived. Let's go and get another combine. Derek Smith, how are you? Nice to see 280. What a crikey! I keep saying this. I should stream on a Saturday night more. It's kind of a better night than a Wednesday. Like I said, I might have to stream a whole heap more if work ends up being as busy as it was last week. Those of you who missed my last stream, I started my own business this week. Yeah, it may have a slight impact on the amount of time I've got for FarmSim, so... but I've got something nice coming tomorrow, actually. In fact, do you want to see it? Will I do you a sneak peek? Are you ready? I'll quickly flash it up so you see it, but I won't dwell on it now. We won't do a demo of it tonight, but look. I have got another sim dashboard coming tomorrow. It's all done, all submitted. There's our second... There's our second chaser bin en route as well, that's good. Yay, trailer park! Yeah, mate, it's started off crazy busy last week. Do you know what's funny? It's 25 years of building up connections and contacts and not upsetting anybody along the way, and yeah, it's amazing how many people want to reach out and speak to you and catch up with you. TC Agri, unfortunately no, Sim Dashboard is only PC. Sorry, mate. Add it to the list of add it to the list of cool mods that you can't have. I'm afraid it needs has an app or a piece of software that sits on the PC that you that speaks to the Android tablet. So, what new work does start? I started my own marketing agency. I've worked for other people for far too long, and wasn't appreciated, let's put it that way. So I've branched out on, well, not on my own. I've got a business partner. My old one of my old colleagues is doing it with me, and it's brilliant. I mean to say I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I wish, Farmer G. No, very much not. Holding down a full-time job, 2 kids, a very lively dog. So. Yes, Daniel, only for Android tablets. iOS are don't want anybody to play with their security settings, so they won't allow you to do it. AI worker has a full grain tank. Well, somebody better go and unload him. Let's see where our second tractor is. He looks like he is in. Oh, he's I thought he was stuck in a ditch. He's going to run into a tree now. He's going to have to dodge all the way around. He's a bit off the beaten track, isn't he? But he'll get there. Don't turn now. I didn't mention my wife. My very understanding and lovely wife, who's probably got a bigger fan club than I have in chat, is also... But she doesn't... She's the one that keeps me sane. Oh yeah, Michael Fowler straight in with the chat, with the Discord thing. Good for you. FS Farmer, how you doing, man? Nice to see it. Look how clever Autodrive is. Got to say, sometimes you've just got to... For every time it runs into a tree, there's a time when it does something and works itself out all on its own like that. Remember, it gets smarter as well the more it works through a field. Check our other combine's not wedged somewhere. I've got a horrible feeling he might be, although he looks like he's moving. No, we're good. We're good. Things are looking good, folks. Let's get number 3 going. And I'm not sure whether... Should I run number 4? I think I should run number 4 because I've set the course up for it. We'll just have to set the one of the bins to chase 2 combines, which might be... not a challenge, it's just going to add to his workload, isn't it? Right, there we go. Drop that. Set this boy off. We obviously, our chaser bin is already up and running, so that's good. So let's just get this loaded up. Combine times 4, let's load that course and activate it. That's all we need to do. Pull up our mini-map. This will be right 1. First waypoint. We're good to go. Let's see what happens. Oh, I see he's folded. He's going to fold up, drive 5 feet, and then unfold himself again. Danimal, I think I announced it as part of my vid that I put out the other week. But we are due to get first episode next Sunday. Do I ever use real speed mod or similar on such fields? I don't, actually. No. Patrick Murray, how are you? Just come in, heard you mention the headers. Where are they? Been waiting for them on Mod Hub. They are available, if you've got a PC, Patrick, they're available on Custom Modding's Facebook page. Have been for a good while now, but if you were on console, they're still going through testing. They are still going through testing. Right, Chaser 3, there we go. That's that set up. So 3 combines, running nicely. Had another week. I'm okay now. What core does my PC? I have a Ryzen 7. 3700. Yeah, lots of questions. That's good. It's good. Nice to have some nice interaction. 280 people as well. Crazy. If you could all hit the like button, if you only if you're having fun, of course. But you have to go a long way down. But like I've said, it's about 6 weeks ago. Baylor and a Bale course. Maybe that's live stream 2, Args. Little Dusty Land's doing its job as well. Always nice to see. Oh, well, I'm going to leave him just to see if he can work himself out. Clicked it twice. Thank you, Kartik. I appreciate it, guys. Can you see? You will in a minute, Graham. I'm about to go and once I get the final combine running, I'll we'll go and get sorted. Logan, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream, my friend. In fact, I probably need to be pretty... How much is in here already? I wonder if we need to go and get the trucks now before we do our last combine. Yeah, nobody's emptied yet. We're all good. Right, let's go and get our last combine. Let's tidy up these headers and get our last combine going. 8th of July. Crikey, is it that long ago? Nearly 2 months ago, and they still won't come out of testing with Giants. There we go. Picked up. Oh, welcome to the questions. Soon. Hashtag soon. I think we all enjoyed that, didn't we, Derek? Very good series. Nice take on things. Right, last header. And then we'll get the trucks going. Keep Graham happy. I have to set up an Autodrive course for them as well. Be a good test for them, actually. 3 trailers. Let's see if it should do. Design 2 in 22. Handle multiple trailers and multiple hoppers in trailers as well. So, fingers crossed. The unload point is too far forward for the trucks. Let's have a look. Well, we'll have a look when we go back. As in the spout. So what's clever is, Mark, if you put your unload point too far forward, it kind of doesn't matter, because when it detects a trigger on a path, it will stop anyway. But we'll see. We'll see. Do you mean the chaser bins, or you mean the mother bin pipe? I'm gonna have to do a little bit of field driving with the truck, but it's going to be empty. Here you go, Args. The mother bin, the truck stops too early. Okay, we'll have a look. We'll set up the course now and see what... With the mother... Is it a bug with the mother bins, Mark, or...? Right, last one with the big chonkies. Gaming Pro 11, you have this map. It's a good map, isn't it? Very good map. Are you running precision farming? Net gaming? Because they may run at different... You may see differences if the field doesn't need fertilising. You'll obviously see different rates. Black Book. Yeah, we could, because that would help me. You had the problem on the MP server after 50k. Okay, interesting. Let's give it a whirl, Mark. Let's see if we can replicate it here. It's probably the most asked question. It is! And we have an answer for it. We have an answer for it. It's on the supercut. If you didn't watch that, you may not know, but hopefully it's going to be arriving next week. With all your planters, I think. They're waiting each week. I think so too. I think so. Builds the tension, builds the excitement. Right. Last combine going in. We have been running for an hour and it's taken us that long to get all our combines up and running. But we seem to be having relatively few problems, although nobody's come back and unloaded here yet, which is interesting. So either the chasers aren't full yet, which is probably right. They need 3 combine loads to, well, just over 3 combine loads to unload. So right to combines 4. That's all we need. First waypoint. Off we go. A little bit of a stall there, and we're going to give him chaser bin 3 as well, just to confuse him. Well, not him, I'll confuse the chaser bin. Right, let's just check the map, because we've probably got somebody stuck somewhere, or a little traffic jam or something. He's full. And we don't have... Is this our boy? So he's full. Quad track. Where's our other quad track? Just checking, I'll disappeared somewhere else on the map. Is that him hiding there? Stuck in the ditch, that's the problem. Again, that issue of going around the edge of the map, we're going around the edge of the field. Like I said, we'll get this problem just on that first round, and then hopefully he may have switched himself off. He may have been sitting there too long now. Switched himself off, he has. Let's switch him. Oh, he's still stuck. If in doubt, lift him out. I want to switch him to... He's going to loop all the way back now, isn't he? Oh well, we'll just have to let him do that, work it out. What node? I know, actually, it's an old... it's an old one. I haven't updated some of these yet. But this is good. He's working. Let's chase a 3. How are we getting on? Can we... There's still quite a lot to go. So, while they're all running nicely, let's get one of these bad boys up and running. Triple trailers. 900 horsepower truck from Dooley's out of Perth and Melbourne. With the lusty tippers on the back. Dolly in the middle. Brilliant setup. Love this. I know Args has been using them on Southern Cross Station as well. You missed at the start, Args, and for anybody else who wasn't here at the start, the reason I'm doing this, when some of you may know, Argsy did the Western Australia series on the 16X version of this in FS19, and at the time it was a map I really wanted to play but just didn't have time. So that's what's happening here. Is that pipe going to open on that? Or is he going to drive past? Because he's not in unload mode, is he just... because he's not full. So we'll leave him to do his thing. Let's just turn on. What do we need to do here to avoid carnage? Right, that's gonna flow quite nicely, right? So what we'll do, we will start recording our course here. And we're going to do this. Now we've got to squeeze this in between the track for the tractors. That's why I put it over on the grass on the right hand side there, but we're still going to cross. This could end up in all kinds of carnage later on. But basically if I run this all the way down here, I'm going to put the unload point way past this. Let's try and get it. I'm going to go all the way down to about here now. Like I said before, it's very easy to go all the way past because when it recognises the trigger... Okay. Road, train, unload. Now, any Aussies in? What is an official... sorry, that's road train load, isn't it? Is it a road train? What is a road train? Educate somebody who's never actually found out what it is. Or is it... I know what Super Bs are in the States and things like that, but what makes it a road train? Is it anything more than 2 trailers or what? So look, we can do a... I was worried we couldn't run 2 trucks, but I think we can. Oh, guaranteed. Coleman, guaranteed, mate. Now, no, I don't want to go in there, but I tactically chose to move over here then. What we'll do is we'll knock the speed of these trucks down as well. We'll stay on the grass slightly so they can pass on the way out as well. Try and get ourselves lined up relatively soon because it's a pretty small tip point, this. But again, we'll get through and off to the other side. Might even go a little bit further. There you go, I'm happy with that. Road trains are just long combination vehicles, LCVs. All 2 or more trailers or semi-trailers. Nice one, thank you, Connor. Thank you, Luke. Hopefully, Funny Args and I were talking the other day about road train unload farm, let's call that, because we might have an unload at a sell point at some point in the future. Args and I were talking what happens after No Man's Land, actually. Where do we go next? What do we do next? What map do we... And we're waiting for the right map and the right scenario, because we would love to reenact something like we had on West Texas. That was a really fun series to do, and that map was great. So we're kind of hoping something of that ilk will crop up sometime soon, and we can get into some big field farming again. See, I've put that too close together now. Hopefully they won't... We're not going to get a point where I'm going to meet and cause any grief, but it's going to get narrow here as well. We're going to have to just be a little bit clever about how we do this, aren't we? Don't want them to get caught on the telegraph pole, but because we've got a dolly on, I think we'll be alright. 1, 2, 3. Like so. One of those. Turn it off. And we're basically doing a load from here. Road train load. Road train unload farm. And it's wheat. Oh, didn't pick it up. There we go. Unload farm. And it's wheat. And I'm going to press the button and see what happens. I don't think there's anything in the mother bin yet, so... Here comes some combines, though. There's 2 of them. Nose to tail, so somebody's caught up with somebody. That's good. Oh, I said I was going to knock the speed down a bit, didn't I? To avoid too many disasters. Yes, mother bin's empty. Interestingly, didn't pick up the first trailer there, which was interesting. Keep tabs on that. Maybe it's just 'cause it was empty. We shall wait and see. Right, let me catch up. I usually watch Arxie's version. Derek! Regart, how are you doing? Nice to see you. West Texas was just the perfect size field whilst being a 4X. Hopefully some similar crop. Exactly, Args. It just worked, didn't it? It was... see what Mark was saying there. So the truck runs past the... So is it running past... No, I think it's running past that time because there's nothing in the mother bin to unload. I think. Look at him doing his... That might be different when there's crop in there. We shall see. Heard there's some big fields on Spring Creek. No, I appreciate it, Connor. That's good. Good info. Always like to find out something new. That's good. You found a koala on this map, Danny? Interesting. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Args. Just interesting after Mark's comment that it was running past. So we'll keep an eye on it. I think and see what goes on. But love those trucks. Right, where are our mother bins? What are they doing? And why aren't they chasing? Because they're only 66% full. So nobody's full enough yet to dump into the mother bin. 67% in there. So it's not bad, actually. It's taking almost exactly 3 combine loads. And who's full there? And why aren't they getting towed? Because they're getting unloaded here, right? I think that's our... Yeah, he's... So he should move now. When he's done, he should move from here. Just getting a little bit squirrely round the corner. He should move from here over to the other full combine, I think. Which is what he's going to try and do. Yeah. No. It's quite painful to watch this. But also quite clever that it's working it out. wonder if we need a fourth chaser just to make it easy. He's kind of just hanging with this guy now, isn't he? Not giving him any peace. Yeah, I agree, Mark. The 60s are just too big, aren't they? Do you know what? I'm going to override this if I can. Just to get him away from the combine a bit there. We might have found the other combine now. That's what we needed him to do. Although he's not going to be able to unload him fully. But we've got now... Look, they've cut round our second... This is actually working quite nicely, look. We've got him. We've got him. Not sure what some of these boys with the chaser been. I think they've been on the Castlemaine 4X. Oh, sorry. I took myself out there. Bearded, take care, mate. Vehicle inspector models a huge help when doing this. Can quickly see fill levels. Yes, I should probably stick that on, shouldn't I? Speaking from experience, Args, or bad dreams still. You're still having nightmares of a 7-hour recording sessions just to get one vid done. So they're still tracking them. It's since, yeah, 67% in. And he's finished, look. That is the headland done. So that's probably our biggest challenge out the window, was getting them around that first headland next to the telegraph poles and the trees. So hopefully now, with lands... Now for the internet. That's I actually said that before. Dusty Lands, Yun Chow. Greatest mod ever. Yeah, I think we're going to have to put a fourth... I think we're going to have to put a fourth chaser on. Where is that one going? It was going around the back of the... houses. Unless he has unloaded. No, he stopped at 83%. Vermeer, yeah, self-propelled balers for the win. Right, a fourth chaser it is, I think. That might be what we have to do. Marquee Wings, yeah, hopefully it gets all approved and set up and you can get it relatively soon. That would be great, wouldn't it? Oh, he's going for an unload. Ah! Our first stuff in there. Brilliant. We're going to have to knock the truck back round, loop his course. But now, look, here's a really good example of why you pull your... So there's our unload point, but as soon as he's hit this trigger here, he's decided to unload. So it's always worth putting your unload points beyond where you want them to be. Because it should, not always, but it should always catch your unload point then. Bored of seeing the Vermeer, but yeah, it was always going to happen. Patrick Carlson there with a sub. Thank you very much, my friend. Seen that pop up? So there we go. But yeah, we've got this combine sitting here full, and he's been sitting full for ages, so I'm keen to see what... I'm just going to keep an eye and see what he does here. If he goes to that one first, that's a bonus. Oh, have we got a little incident here? Have we crashed into the telegraph pole? I think we have. Let's see. Now, will he go... Oh, that's a bit of a tight turn, isn't it? Will he go to this combine that's been sitting for ages? In fact, they're both sitting. These are both his combines now, so... What he was doing last time, he was tracking the other combine once he was full, so... James Kerr, how you doing? Nice to see you. Semper. Thanks for the hands-on experience. Yeah, do you know what? I'm kind of working some of this out for myself as well, so why not do it with you lot? If I make mistakes, it means that you guys don't have to... Ah, see, it wouldn't have been nice if you just rolled onto that there. Hopefully he's going to take this one first, because the other combine is relatively empty. He is. That is good, although he's pushing it a bit with these tight turns. Those tracks always get caught on this big mother bin, don't they? But all good in the hood. Right, this combine's definitely gone a little bit. Yeah, it's just where it goes onto that. What I'm going to do, rather than taking him off the Courseplay course, I'm going to see if he'll... No. Come on. You see that happening a lot in fields around me. They just farmers pick them up and move them. It's just the way it is. I'm doing well, thank you, James. Yes, no, loving this. Haven't rolled my sleeves up and got a really gritty. He says as his game is completely frozen, which is slightly nerve-wracking. We'll give it a minute. Hopefully it's a save. Yes. No, it's not. Something's going wrong here. We may be losing the game. We might have to do a reboot. We broke something. Oh no, we're back. That just had a little bit of a... or a big bit of a wobble, but it's back, so that's lucky. I had a proper... Giants Engine 9 is not responding. So we've got a... What's happening over here? What's going on here? This happened again. Oh no, wait a minute, that's... I think that might have been our little issue with the... Right, now what I've got to do is get him started before the combine arrives, because he'll respect him and not crash into him. See, he's stopped. No! Okay, you go first then, fine. I didn't realise I had that switched on full course. That probably isn't helping. Now he'll wait until he's a bit further away. I wonder if there's a little... I think there might be a little invisible object or something there in the field that's was causing him to keep stopping there. Let's try now. Yeah, I think there was something... might have been a little invisible thing here that was stopping him from... Let's have a look actually. Anything here? No, can't see anything. Well. Has he stopped as well? Let's turn him back on. Ooh, things are getting a bit wobbly now. This is our guy now, isn't it? He's having a problem. Or is it the other quad track? Can I click on him and go to him? Look, we're almost hanging again. Slightly nerve-wracking. Giant's engine is not responding, but we're back. You guys don't see that, but driver of quad track can't calculate a path. Well, we're not going to ask him to then. Oh dear. We're having some wobbles. I'll give it a second, but we might have to restart this. Oh no! What is going on there? That was interesting, wasn't it? But hey, no complaints, we're back. No idea where we are. I've got a combine pointing the other direction again. See that? Something very odd going on here. AI worker H. Who's H? Oh yeah, it's these guys, isn't it? Are they having some issues going around? Oh, I think it might be when the game is hanging. It's getting itself confused. What we'll do... The combine was running okay, I think, wasn't he? So we'll let him run again. No. What are you doing? What are you doing? Let's have a look at this. Oh, we were almost there. We were almost on it. Let's get around this. I'm going to follow this little headland here and tidy this up. Let's do it manually for a second, just to see if it sorts us out. Slight little glitch. There's nothing there, is there? So it's... I wonder if it's getting itself confused because it's thinking it's doing the full loop and turning too early. Aussie, how you doing? Bypass. Yeah, I was torn. I always think Island seems to work, but it does give you, probably with 4 combines was not the right thing to do. But there you go. Now, will he go straight on here, or will he carry on? Let's see what he does. Because he won't need to do the full lap. Well, oh, he's going to do the full lap. I've resolved it. So all we need now is this guy, who seems to be having a little bit of a moment as well. Let's move him just somewhere else, so he's got less chance of upsetting people. Turn him on again, see what happens. And it freezes again. Just with this quad track. That's interesting, isn't it? Oh, he couldn't calculate a path, but he has now. But it's hanging again. I like this map. It's really good, isn't it, Jasmine? I think that's the problem. I'm trying to get him to... get him to go back to... I was trying to turn him on and then switch him over, but it was freezing. No worries, Scott. So, everybody, when this stream finishes, Mr. Scott George here. How's my time? Mr. Scott George here is about to stream straight after. Scott is doing a really good little series. What are you doing tonight, Scott? I'm going to see. I keep turning this on to see if it'll trigger it. And I think I maybe should just leave it now. And I'm slightly worried that it's now running, even though... Yeah, he still can't calculate a path. Fine. We'll do it by hand then. Thank you, Mark. There we go. Too big to find the exit. Right, let's give that a go. Bit overwhelming. I don't know, Kevin. I think once you get your head round it, it's not bad at all. I mean, we're kind of going a bit nuts here because we're on massive fields and things like that. Look, we've got a combine hitting a power pole again over there. So, but you can make it as simple or as difficult as you want. Finale to the save game series Mega Harvest on Deer Creek. That sounds fun. So if you want some more big harvest action, head over to Scott's channel straight after this. Tell him I sent you. I'll go there. I'll drop in a bit for a bit as well and hang out. So there we go. Let's go and sort that combine over there for a sec while we can. Excuse me. I've got 2 combines crashed into it now, which is interesting because do it properly this time. At least he's waiting for it. He'll run into it now. Look at that. It's interesting, they recognised it for the lands, but when they went round it, but actually when they come back round, they not first waypoint, nearest waypoint. So just had to skip a few points. There we go. And same for you. Oh, he's getting unloaded before he goes. That's nice of him, isn't it? Typical AI, I know, Kevin, right? This map was put on an outside mod hub. Yes, this is from Farmer Bob. If you do !map, you will. I'm going to try simple next time, Cranky. I think with 4 combines, islands is maybe you don't need 4 combines doing laps of a thing, do you? 1 would be enough, right? Let's go here, nearest waypoint, turn it on. There we go. So that's looking good. Let's go and reset that chaser over here, and we'll trigger this truck to go as well. Oh, we're having a wobble again. I think that's just a save game though, that one. Yeah. Oh, we've got a queue now. Close that in, and I'll go back to his waypoint at Chaser Bin 1. Our boy is back, I think. Don't wait for the call there, at least go to your... It's interesting, look, he can't find his course for some reason. Even though we're right on it. We can't jump to that. That is interesting, isn't it? Let's do that, see if that does anything. Wonder what's happened there. Move him out of the way. He's not working for some reason. That's odd, isn't it? Isn't that strange that he won't, even when he was actually on the course, it wasn't find him. I wonder if we need to just do some planning path again now. Needing your computer, yeah, it's just gone into meltdown, Jan. Never seen it do that before. That's Chaser 2 now. So it's planning path still. It's like the tractor's gone mad. Tractor's lost it. Oh, he's off again now. Right, let's leave him. He's on Chaser 2 though, so we need to remember to change that. We've got nobody unloading. So we'll loop him round now as well. Let's see if he'll do his thing. He's gone screwy again. What's going on? Just leave him to have his moment. What's going on with you as well? He's full, so we need the truck back now. Okay. Jan is obsessed with buying new piece of stuff. Yeah, me too. Yasmin, thank you so much for the super chat. That is very kind of you. Thank you, thank you. Much, much appreciated. Let's have a look. So he'll just get to here. There he is. Well, look at that. That is some quality Tash action. Look at that. He looks like a proper Aussie, doesn't he? You need to hire helper tool mod so you get extra helpers. I do. I think you're right. Right, all running smoothly now. Steelhorse, are you at the limit of number of active AI? Good question. 4? No. Maybe. 8. So no, 3 I'm at 8 I think is the active number, isn't it? Max? It's getting close though. 10. Well, there you go. I know, I'm alright then. Running 8 at the moment. Cranky's run 12. Right, let's see what happens here. Ah, this is what Mark was saying, look. What is it? Because... send him off again. Right, what we'll do, we'll try and cheat him back into his place. No, tractor wasn't running crank. As soon as I did it, I was like, that's exactly what the problem was. Road train load. Right, here we go again. Third time lucky. He was moving quite quick, wasn't he? I thought I'd change the speed down, but it probably needs to be a bit slower. Let's drive at sensible speeds here. We're not hooligans. There you go, 28. That looks a bit more sensible. Right, let's see if this works this time. Paul's a Massey fan. Bid on classic 1150 V8 fully restored tractor. He stopped bidding at 38k. Jeez, oh. Ah, it's missing the first one, interestingly, isn't it? I wonder if I'm too close. Can I adjust this nozzle? I can. There we go. And that's good. John Deere was waiting there. There you go. Maybe my old Ryzen 7. I know, might have to get a Ryzen 9. Blame the AMD. As far as I can tell though, in the field, other than being a chaser bin down, we're doing alright. Shall we try this guy again? No, he's still stuck, isn't he? He's decided he doesn't want to play anymore. Let's reverse him back. Planning path again. Very strange. Never seen that before. Has anybody seen that before? Now we won't move on because he's not full. He might have worked himself out of that. No, he's going. Wow. Wow. This guy's gone full rogue. Do not know what he's up to, but he's not crashing things in it, so now it won't go because it's not full. Interesting. Let's reverse him then. But then if you put the load point further back, he'll... that's interesting, isn't it? I'm going to concertina my rear truck up now as well. Just want to get over the... No, I'm going to have to loop round again. Adjust the trigger distance in the autodrive settings should fix this, I think. Okay, Wota, let's try that. Trigger distance, let's have a look. Trigger distance would be here. Trigger distance. Bump it up a little bit, shall we? Right. Alright, shall we go full 100? Let's go 100, shall we? See what happens. Give it a wee test. If this works, chaps, you'll get some very happy people, because it's been a challenge on our server for a bit. I wonder if it's the Coolerman bins then, Mark. Let's find out. Mobacop, Comp, how are you doing? Nice to see you. This is a great truck, Jasmine, yes. So while this is all happening, other than that kind of questionably behaved mother bin, we've got 4 combines running pretty well in the field there. There is always the question as if you could get 10 people onto a server, how quickly would you be able to do it there compared to this? And 9 times out of 10 you'd probably do it a lot quicker, but this is a nice alternative. If you are in single player mode... Right, here we go, detection point. Okay, that's more promising. Wouter and Adam, you might have just saved the day, boys. Because... Mark Haythorne, wait. There you go, mate. Trigger distance detection. That's what it's doing. It's coming in too fast. I think that's the problem. It's coming in too fast, so it's overshooting the detection point because it's a small trailer. So if this stops now here, we are onto a winner. Boom. Love this community. When stuff like that happens and there's people like Wouter and Adam who've had experience of that before, and anybody else. Did anybody else mention it? Bravo, gents. Bravo. That's it. We can all go home happy. Even our rogue tippers decided he wants to play ball again. Bravo, gents. That is... Love it. Love it. That's tremendous. Now we're just going to make sure he unloads at the... So it's taken us an hour and 3/4, and this is the first truckload. Thought that would be something you know. I don't know everything, Mark. In fact, I'd argue that I know very little, which is why it's always nice to have other people. What's the saying? 2 minds are better than 1. Well, 278 minds are better than 1. Bravo. Now I can make an order. I don't take the credit, I just share the information I have. Brilliant. Oh, that's properly filled me with positive energy, that. Brilliant. And I'm guessing the same will work here, that they'll have plenty of time to detect the trigger. Look, yeah, he's uncovered it already. Tremendous. You drive on the wrong side of the road. I've been playing too many American maps on FarmSim, so yeah, it's become habit. It was very easy when I went to Spain on holiday, though. Right, let's see if it'll unload all 3. It should do without any problems. And we've got the over-axle tippers on the first 2, and then we've got the end tipper on the last one, so we should be totally fine now. That's why we turn traffic off. Tom Sterling, Western Australia, mate. 4X. Wota, well, I think we can have to give you and Adam honorary membership so you can come and play on our multiplayer servers. Did you use a tractor to get around? Do you know what? I had the oldest Opel car in Spain. It really offended me because it like cost us like £1,000 sterling. What's that? 1,300 euros for a week, and it was a bucket of bolts. It was awful. Just another. I reckon they saw us and they were like, British people, Brexiteers, we'll get rid of them. We'll give them the crappiest cars we've got and we'll keep all the good ones for the Europeans. How good are these lusty tippers, by the way? If you haven't got these, they are genius. Look at the way it lifts and rolls forward so it doesn't interact with, doesn't crash into the truck behind. Brilliant. Here comes another. Kevin, I use a G920 Logitech. 50 meter. Yeah, let's go back down to 50 meter, shall we? Yeah, it's slowing down quite a lot. Driver wages, not that down to 50. Paying him far too much. Now, what did I say my aim was at the start of this? That we would have everything running. I'm slightly concerned now that everything's not running and everything looks like it's crashed into each other down there. So we'll go and sort that out. But our truck is working, which is good. Yeah, it's all gone. Some of you foreign people may not know this phrase. It's all gone Pete Tong. A little wobble there as it saves. Let's see what happens here. They were all running so swimmingly as well, weren't they? Why? No, not first waypoint. You clown. Oh. Ah, do you know what? It's this invisible thing in the map again, maybe causing us a few problems there. Everything's been sitting for a while. I'm trying to work out where this guy's going now. Can't get back into him now. Yeah, it's got stuck again. Right. I was trying to get in then. Ah, we love it, don't we? So where's he going when he's done here? This is my problem now. I don't know where they go. So this is left one. Where's he gonna go? So he's coming this way too. We cut this one next. Is it here? Let's try it. See what happens. See where it decides to go. I think that was it actually, wasn't it? He's the same. It's not helping that this just driving all myself. Yeah, I stupidly picked the one with the power lines in. There was about 3 fields I own that I could have not done, so I don't know why I used the power lines. But I do think maybe having it set to islands, so what happened was you get 4 combines doing each thing in for each island in the field. That's not been helping us. What's he doing? Just going to leave him to work it out himself. stop him here and go over here. Let's give him a hand. The truck's away again, I think, though. There you go, he's back and sorted. Good. Last waypoint should pick it back up. Thanks. Wooter. What's happening with our mother bins? Is this our troublemaker again? No, Chase B. He's just waiting for a call, isn't he? But whilst waiting for a call, he's so what's this dude doing? Oh, this is the thing. This is the thing. There's an invisible thing in the ground that's stopping this. So we should just be able to push past this. And for him to go again. I don't know why he's putting his pipe out. Two chasers max sometimes, so yes, it's probably a little bit over optimistic. Super Semper Buffalo, good night. Take care, mate. Grant, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Oh, look at that chaser bin as well. He's just doing a little pirouette in the middle of the field. What's the harvester on the edge of the field? He's full cranks, I think, but I don't know why any... Oh, that's I think that might be Combine 1, which we don't have an unload point. Hey Squatch, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. I'm loving the work you're doing with large H, mate. Really nice. Right, getting a bit of unloading going on here. So this guy is our protagonist. Field 1 chaser, but he's just decided he's going to sit and do nothing. So what we'll do, let's get him over here. Get this guy unloaded manually. Truck has gone past the mother bin again, hasn't it? Because we switched it back to 50. Which is interesting. I wonder if we switch it back to 100, it'll... It's turned itself off as well. Well, I think for one fleeting second, everything was running as it should have done. Oh, maybe they all worked. Sarah, remember Sarah? When it's empty, it drives past it. I think it's full though. Let's just have a look. Ah, so the bin is empty, and it's pushed it forward. So when the bin emptied, it then rolled forward to the waypoint. Interesting. Not enough grain in the bin, yeah. So it has picked up the first two, so that's interesting. Very interesting. Is there a mod where you can send... There's certainly one tractor on this map that I would love to send to the moon. Yon, this is in... This has been good. It's nice, do you know what? It's nice to do this stuff sometimes and really give it a blast again. I haven't really got heavily angry with Courseplay and Autodrive for a while, so it's been good to give it another go. That's Chaser 3, so why on earth was he sitting out there? Last waypoint. Let's see where he goes after this. No, not there. Nearest waypoint. He'll be here. Oh no, we've got 4 combines running again. Boris, greetings from Chile. Welcome, sir. Nice to see you. You had that issue all the time in Western Australia. Had to try and keep bin full. Bin triggers different to silo triggers, so it won't. Yeah, interesting. So you've got to be almost. You've got to have your chaser bins queued up rather than the other way around. Leiden, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Maybe move... Yeah, you could do that actually, Quacker. That's a good idea. You could just move the unload point back so when it is stopped, it's on that last... It's on that last trailer. That's a good call, actually. Nice idea. Chill me. Welcome from Pennsylvania, mate. Nice to see you. Right, folks, we're probably going to wrap it up in the next couple of minutes. Like I said before, Scott Free For All is streaming straight after this. I would love it if we could all jump over there, because he's just started his channel last month. Jump over there, maybe give him a sub and a like on his live stream, and tell him that I sent you. I'm always big on getting people that are starting out and up and running a little bit of a helping hand. It's always nice to do that. So if you could, Mark, can you post Scott's channel in so anybody that wants to can jump over? There we go. Thank you very much. Old Cranky, thank you very much for the super chat, mate. Much appreciated. You are a gentleman as always. How do I auto repair and refuel? Oh, when I'm using Autodrive, chill me. I don't know actually. I've just set it to. I think it's automated. Jasmine, thank you very much. That's twice. Stop it. Behave. Yeah, let's go and raid Scott's channel. I don't know if he's started yet, but definitely head over there. Courseplay can auto repair. Yeah, you can switch it to auto repair. There we go. Okay. Do you know what? We've got it. Everything's running as intended. Finally, at the last minute, we've got a queued combine there. Thank you, Derek. Lovely to see you again, sir. Glad you could make it. And I think I would say we almost set out to achieve what we wanted to. So it was good fun, but it's always nice getting big fields and big kit running, isn't it? You know what? That's what we do this for sometimes. But that was mucho fun. It's good to get the old grey matter working, and I think it doesn't help after taking a week off because I haven't had time. But yes, vid coming tomorrow with the new sim dashboard screen I've built, so hopefully you will like that. And yeah, we'll see what happens next week. But hope you enjoyed this. Everybody over to Scott's channel and tell him I sent you. Give him a thumbs up. And if you want to give him a sub, his content is worth looking at, definitely. I would. I'm not just saying that. I really enjoyed his first few episodes of his Holler series, and he's doing some big combining tonight in Deer Creek. He goes back to some of his old game saves and resurrects them, so it's good. Well worth checking out. So, Faber, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Good to see you. Look after yourselves, everyone. Have a good rest of your weekend, whatever's left of it. I know you Aussies are technically into Sunday almost already, so take care, and I will see you soon. All the best. Bye for now.